Round 2 Wrestling is back. Thank you for tuning into this brand new podcast here on the 15th of May, 2024. We are 24 hours late in releasing this brand new episode, but we have it for you, the fan, to enjoy. For those of you who don't know what Round 2 Wrestling is a new-styled podcast. I am your host, Slimm Da KID, and I have the most wrestling information that you could possibly want. I have it broken down into 4 rounds. Round 1 is the pro wrestling rumor mill. This is full of gossip and what-ifs and maybes. Round 2 is pro wrestling news. This is actual, factual, confirmed news from various news outlets and accredited writers. Round 3, title matches and their exclusive results for you, the fan. And then this week, we reintroduce Round 4, Did You Know Pro Wrestling Facts. However, we are at the beginning of our broadcast, so let's put our ear to the scanner and take a listen to the gossip floating around in the world. This is Round 1, the Pro Wrestling Rumor Mill. Here we go. Alicia Taylor is moving from NXT to the main roster post-Backlash, and this is per Fightful Select. Regarding WWE not renewing Jerry Lawler's talent contract, a source told PW Insider that Lawler's exit is proof that the old company is dead. King and Queen of the Ring tournament matches were moved off of Raw to house shows due to time constraints, says Fightful Select. Per multiple news outlets, the Asuka injury that led to her being taken out of the Queen of the Ring tournament is legitimate, and it's not clear the nature of the injury or when she will be available for a return. During an interview with Tampa radio station Q105, WWE Hall of Famer Ric Flair said he was quote-unquote wrong for losing his temper during his family's visit to Paisanos last weekend. He also denied being intoxicated. Regarding Gable Stevenson's WWE release, Dave Meltzer said on Wrestling Observer Radio that Steven was on a quote-unquote very big money contract and he just wasn't cutting it. Rocky Romero, who works for management in both AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling, told Fightful Select that STARDOM will definitely be involved in this year's Forbidden Door pay-per-view. Romero said CMLL is very likely to be involved as well. The Detroit Sports Commission is planning to place a bid to bring WrestleMania 43 to Ford Field in 2027, noting it will mark the 20th anniversary of WrestleMania 23 and the 40th anniversary of WrestleMania 3, both of which the city hosted. That, per local Detroit radio, made this announcement via WrestleOps. TNA Speedball Mike Bailey told Sports Illustrated this is the final year of his contract with the promotion. F4W Online's Dave Meltzer says next month's Clash at the Castle pay-per-view in Glasgow, Scotland, will break Backlash's record for the largest gate in WWE history for an arena show. The lowest advertised ticket price is $419, the most expensive get-in price in WWE history. BBC interviewed several fans who will not attend such an event due to the overinflated prices, and some call for a general boycott of WWE. That draws to a conclusion Round 1 and the Pro Wrestling Rumor Mill. Without any hesitation, we are going to jump right over to something a bit more real. This is Round 2 Pro Wrestling News. AEW wrestler has criminal charges against him dropped.
Oh my God!
AEW's Cash Wheeler was charged with aggravated assault with a firearm after allegedly pointing a gun at someone during a traffic incident in July 2023. According to PW Insider, the case against Daniel Wheeler has been dropped. The prosecutor's office decided not to pursue the charges. The reason for this decision is unknown. Current WWE champion re-signed with the promotion.
Oh my God!
Current WWE World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest has re-signed with WWE, according to Fightful Select. Priest himself confirmed the news during an interview with Kathy Kelly after Monday Night Raw. Priest also signed with Paradigm Talent Agency back in April of this year. WWE's new ownership appears to be waiting until the last minute to sign several major stars. That said, Priest now joins the list of main event talent who have gotten their deals done despite the long wait. Update available on 2 pending WWE lawsuits.
This fucking stupid.
According to Brandon Thurston from WrestleNomics, there's a hearing scheduled for May 29th regarding WWE's lawsuit against the Texas Attorney General, more specifically WWE and the city of San Antonio. The agreement, related to hosting the Royal Rumble in 2023, is considered confidential by WWE. The second case involves a fan lawsuit. Richard Bryant claims his hearing was damaged after attending a SmackDown taping in 2022 and is seeking $15,000 in damages. AEW wrestler has career-ending injury.
You what?
Former AEW best friend Chuck Taylor recently was involved in the breakup of the Best Friends tag team. This consisting of Orange Cassidy, Trent Beretta, and Chuck Taylor, with the breakup climaxing with a parking lot brawl between the two former tag team partners, Chuck and Trent. Trent would ultimately win the match, but it was made an announcement afterwards that shocked people and AEW wrestlers to their core. It was revealed by AEW announcer Excalibur and AEW doctor Dr. Sampson that Chuck Taylor would need surgery to repair his fractured ankle. This wasn't the earth-shattering announcement. The earth-shattering announcement was it wasn't the break that was the career-ending injury, but the discovery of necrosis of the bone or dead bone material underneath said break. This is the cause for Taylor's retirement and the abrupt breakup of the AEW tag team Best Friends. NWA signs yet another TV deal.
Oh my God!
NWA President Billy Corrigan recently spoke with TV Insider, where he revealed to the publication that he just inked his promotion's third television deal. No official word yet as to who or where the NWA has signed on with. Corgan and the NWA are currently streaming on the CW app with 2 programs, NWA Power and The Adventures in Carneyland. That draws to a conclusion round 2 in pro wrestling news. Let's move right over to round 3 title matches. However, warning, this next segment may contain spoilers for your favorite promotions and pay-per-views, including results from MLW Azteca Lucha pay-per-view, New Japan Pro Wrestling Resurgence pay-per-view, AEW Ring of Honor, WWE, NXT, TNA, NWA, DEFY, Progress, AAA, CMLL, New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Japan Pro Wrestling, STARDOM, Pro Wrestling Noah, RevPro, etc., etc. Here we go for a quick round 3. AEW TNT Champion Adam Copeland defeated Brody King to retain the AEW TNT Championship. Marina Shafir defeated DEFY Women's World Champion Vert Vixen to become the new DEFY Women's World Champion. Progress World Tag Team Champion Sanity defeated Midnight Heat to retain the Progress World Tag Team titles. DEFY World Champion Kenta defeated Brian Keith to retain the DEFY World Championship. AEW TNT Champion Adam Copeland defeated Kyle O'Reilly to retain the AEW TNT Championship. Guerrillas of Destiny defeated New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight Tag Team Champions TMDK to become the new New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight Tag Team Champions. New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Champion Stephanie Vacure defeated Alex Windsor to retain the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Championship. New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television Champion Jeff Cobb defeated Lance Archer to retain the New Japan World TV title. Never Openweight Champion Shingo Takagi defeated Yuya Uemura to retain the Never Openweight Championship. Gabe Kidd defeated New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight Champion Eddie Kingston to become the new New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight Champion. IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley defeated Shota Umino to retain the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Bad Dude Tito defeated MLW National Openweight Champion Ricky Shane Page to become the new MLW National Openweight Champion. Cozy Max defeated Second Gear Crew to win the vacant MLW Tag Team titles. MLW Middleweight Champion Mystico defeated Barbaro Cavernario to retain the MLW Middleweight Championship. Tony D'Angelo defeated NXT Heritage Cup Champion Charlie Dempsey to become the new NXT Heritage Cup Champion. CMLL World Trios Champions Los Barbaros defeated Divinos Languneros to retain the CMLL World Trios Championships. All Japan Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion Rising Hayato defeated Kaz Hayashi, to retain the All Japan Pro Wrestling World Junior Heavyweight Championship. Goddess of Stardom Champions FWC defeated O2 Line to retain the Goddess of Stardom Championships. That draws to a conclusion round 3 and title matches. If you missed your favorite promotion or your favorite champion and want to know if they retained or if a new champion was crowned, be sure to listen to round 2 wrestling again, more specifically round 3. We are at the end of our program, and we are going to conclude this brand new Round 2 Wrestling with Round 4, Did You Know? Did you know are little bits of information and facts about the wrestling world you may or may not have known about. You gotta love the belt. Did you know Jean Kirkland was a former powerlifter turned pro wrestler named Black Venus? She was the original choice to manage Harlem Heat in WCW before she died unexpectedly of a heart attack. Did you know Starrcade 86, which emanated from both Atlanta, Georgia and Greensboro, North Carolina, was the NWA, or National Wrestling Alliance's, very first $1 million gate? Did you know Larry Zbyszko is responsible for coming up with the name New World Order for the popular WCW faction? And did you know Tony Schiavone is the person who came up with the nickname The Hammer for Greg Valentine? That draws to a conclusion round 4 and this brand new episode of Round 2 Wrestling. I am your host with the most wrestling information, Slimm Da KID, and I personally want to thank you for tuning into this brand new podcast. Be sure to tune in next week as I bring you more news, more rumors, and more results from the world of professional wrestling. Round 2 Wrestling is brought to you by Slimm Da KID and Spreaker.com.